Thanks for joining me today at InvestorIdeas.com, Cleantech and Climate Change podcast, looking at today's problems and solutions for the future. I'm your host, Dawn Van Zandt, founder of InvestorIdeas.com, and hoping to share our way of making a difference in climate change. Today, we're looking at the battle of the EV stocks as Nikola Corporation turns investors' heads. Nikola Corporation, trading on the NASDAQ, NKLA, and General Motors, trading on the NYSE GM, announced a strategic partnership that begins with Nikola Badger and carries cost reductions through Nikola's programs, including Nikola Badger, Nikola Tre, Nikola One, Nikola Two, and NZT. As part of the agreement, Nikola will utilize GM's Ultium battery system and Hydrotech fuel cell technology, representing a key commercialization milestone for General Motors. Nikola will exchange $2 billion in newly issued common stock for in-kind services and access to General Motors' global safety-tested and validated parts and components. General Motors will be subject to a staged lockup provision beginning in 1 year and ending in June 2025. General Motors will engineer, homologate, validate, and manufacture the Nikola Badger battery, electric, and fuel cell versions. Nikola stock closed at $50.05, up over $14.50, up 40.79% on the day on volume of over 133 million. Highlights of the deal include General Motors to engineer, validate, homologate, and build the Nikola Badger for both the battery electric vehicle and fuel cell electric vehicle variants as part of the in-kind services. Nikola anticipates savings of over $4 billion in battery and powertrain costs over 10 years and over $1 billion in engineering and validation costs. GM expects to receive in excess of $4 billion of benefits between the equity value of the shares, contract manufacturing of the Badger, supply contracts for batteries and fuel cells, and EV credits retained over the life of the contract. Badger is anticipated to enter production by year-end 2022. In other news, EV maker Tesla Inc., trading on the NASDAQ TSLA, stock fell to $330, down $21.88, over 21% on the day following this news, and also just in the overall downtrend in tech stocks. Thanks, that's it for today. Do something good for this beautiful planet each and every day. Please note that prices are at the close of market September 8th, 2020. To hear more Cleantech podcasts, visit the Cleantech and Climate Change page on Investor Ideas. You can find it on our top template. Also, Investor Ideas has a lineup of other podcasts and themes, including the AII, the Crypto Corner, our cannabis podcast called Cannabis News and Stocks on the Move, rated one of the top investor podcasts in the sector, Play by Play, a podcast looking at sports and esports news, and Exploring Mining. To listen to any of our podcasts, visit our podcast page on Investor Ideas at InvestorIdeas.com/audio. And a reminder, you can hear our podcasts on Spotify, iTunes, TuneIn, Stitcher, Spreaker.com, iHeartRadio, Google Play Music, and most audio platforms available to you. If you like any of our podcasts, we would appreciate you recommending them or reviewing them on your audio platform. And to help you follow and track clean tech and renewable energy stocks, Investor Ideas has created a directory of publicly traded stocks in the sector. You can find that by going to our homepage, looking on the sidebar and looking at renewable energy and environmental themes, and you'll find our stock directories there. Investor Ideas does remind all of investors to read our disclaimers and disclosures on our site. You can find them at InvestorIdeas.com/about-disclaimer.asp. It is important to read these. And this podcast is not an endorsement to buy products or services or securities. Investors are reminded that all investment involves risk and a possible loss of investment. Thank you again and have a great day.